Well, hello, Virgos. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of July 2018 love and romance, career and finance reading. Whatever pops up for this general reading. And thank you for those of you who let me know that these are indeed your readings. I appreciate the feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe if these messages resonate. And feel free to come to me at my email, josiek42@gmail.com, for a personal reading. The prices are listed below. I'm offering a summer reading that is not listed below, which is a 15-minute reading for $25. And here we go. So the first card I'm pulling is to represent the entire spread. We are pulling for Virgo today. Virgo rising, moon sign, male, female, however this applies. Now, this is a card from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild, and you guys are receiving the Rings of Time. Okay, number 44, first of all, is my favorite number because to me it represents a solid foundation in home, solid foundation in business. Everything's flowing smoothly day to day. But with these energies, I'm also feeling that there's a desire to travel towards a situation by which someone here who has Virgo energies have been wishing for. Now, there may be children involved in the picture, or this is someone tied to your past. In the next week and a half or two from watching the video, Spirit is suggesting that you do some research to decide if you're going to sweep away this decision altogether, or if you're going to get clear about changes that need to be made. Okay, however that applies, it's in your home, in your own space. Maybe it's even moving home to a new space, but making changes in your own environment. Wanting to maybe move in a new direction where you can shine like the sun, because I feel like by the end of July going into August, we have you guys feeling really good. Now, there's a little bit of a cunning, sly, manipulative energy here. And you want to make your wishes come true. Somebody may have to travel to see someone to find the clarity of, does this person really make me happy? So let's clarify by reading from the book and read from the book to give credit to Alana Fairchild. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes if we want to be further ahead than where we are, the gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous gift. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There is no need to bother yourself about the timing of things. When the doors open, walk through. When there appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect on where you are at that time. The rings of time serve you, beloved. This oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of for you now. There is a beautiful silence now, across a span of moments called time. Okay, so it is a moment to stop and reflect. Some of you can continue to wonder by not traveling to see if you can make a wish come true. And you got to recognize, hopefully in the next couple weeks, that what you decide for yourself will bring yourself clarity. So I feel like somebody needs to just get clear about what they want. You know, you can shine like the sun. You can connect with someone who makes you feel good about yourself, who really helps you to enjoy your life. And for some reason, you guys were questioning this path. Somebody may now decide, I'm going to manifest this actual trip to come together with someone and see if I can make my wishes come true with another person or in a new beginning, whatever it is you guys are hoping for at this time in your path. Virgos. So before your video, I pulled a card from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron Reed, and you guys received number 40. So 40 is 4 plus 0, which is 4, solid foundation. Optimism. But for some reason, this also carries the energy of aggression. When the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. Good. You will rightly be inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. Envision the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook. The Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more in your life. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them as well. And your good fortune will multiply. There are a couple of messages delivered by the Fire Prince, so take heed as one or both could pertain to you now. Be mindful of starting a fire you cannot put out. Aggressive action results in loss. Slow down and don't be so eager to reach your goal. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think you could get burned, you most certainly will, unless you remove yourself from that action completely. When the Fire Prince arrives as a challenger, he could be a warning to be careful of burnout at this time. This might pertain to workaholism, obsessively focusing on something you want, excluding all else. You may be afraid to let go, but you must. If you keep going the way you are, truly, you won't have energy left, nor will you see your way through your path. It's easy to get lost in the dark when there is no flame to light the way. So it's time to start to get very optimistic about your future and let go of old decisions and paths and things whereby a chapter may need to be closed and it just has not been officially closed. Why? Because you're not stepping into a new one. There you go. So I'm going to clarify these energies by bringing in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to do a circle spread for Virgos. Please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Please clarify these messages. Somebody's waiting, they're content, they're financially secure and abundant, and they're just looking at this new path, wondering what lies ahead, especially when it comes to love and romance. You've got the key to financial security, good luck, and a woman's heart, maybe a feminine energy heart who is content and financially secure as well. That's where this decision comes in. Do I end a chapter? Do I start a chapter? Will there be money? And then there's all these other fears. Okay, so I'm not going to go into that. Spirit saying to Virgo right now, recognize that there is no place by which the path it is that you are experiencing. There's no place like the home you're in, the people you know, and there's no place like this moment where you're kind of being reborn into a new you. Whoever's energies these are, in your mental aspects position, celebrate where you've been and don't be afraid to come to the edge and look at where this new path may be. In your relationship sector, Spirit's offering you the building blocks energies to create a very solid new foundation for yourself that in turn is going to create a new solid soul within you. In your creative aspects position, I think as you're creating this new life in some way, Virgo, truth be told, when you connected with someone in the past, you mirrored each other at that time, but now you have manifested this owl, which represents your knowledge and your experience. And the owl saying, here's a new mask. Step into this new life. Wow. Don't be afraid to co-create. So in your actions, here you are with your knowledge and experience as this owl, and you're looking at this beautiful cougar, and you're wondering, can we co-create a life together where there's no place like our beautiful home? I want to come and step to the edge and build something in my relationship sector that will help build me. So emotionally, Spirit's saying you will start to find peace. Subconsciously, There will be some sort of communication at some point, or you're wanting to send a message in a bottle. But in your practical day-to-day matters position, we have this never-ending story energy. So this is about that heart down there that's in the glass bowl. It says yes, no, maybe so, will they, won't they, on and on. So you've got to let go of the never-ending story. Truth be told, at one point, you did reflect one another, whether it was a job, a client, a friend, whatever. And now it's time to co-create anew. And Spirit's clarifying that because in your inner strengths position of the circle spread, they're saying with the regeneration energies, you can now recognize that a new path has begun, and that as you're growing and communicating and trying to co-create, you're going to recognize this brand new life ahead, and it's going to make your wishes come true. So for some of you, you may have to travel to recognize that your wishes are going to come true. Amen. That's awesome. So the first week after watching this video, today is July 17th, it is a time to release old energies of chaos and conflictive thinking. With the happy energies, this egg is a representation of new goals and new intentions that you are setting to create this positive happiness in your life, and Spirit's going to offer you the key. The key to also sit in this space and recognize your past. What did you learn about yourself through that past, and who are you today? How are you going to take all of that knowledge and experience and move forward in a completely different way? Because as you do that, Virgo, there is a treasure coming to you from Spirit on the back of this tortoise. Now, at some point, you're going to be asking why. Why did one thing not work? As I'm planting new seeds, Spirit's saying, remain flexible. The path ahead is blessed. So don't be afraid to go the distance. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit is suggesting that you remain poised, because at some point you're going to see this new opportunity. You're going to understand that everything was happening with the TikTok energies according to divine timing. Some sort of mending is going to take place. It could be that you come together with someone and you actually end up being like super good friends. And you may understand that, okay, this person isn't exactly who I made them up to be in my mind, but I can actually enjoy the friendship that we have together. It's okay if this person isn't for you. Somebody's repeating cycles and patterns of the past, and that's why Spirit's saying slow down a minute before making a decision when you come to the fork in the road in the by the end of July, early August. It's a time to apply your imagination, and there's someone who has passed before you, along with your angels, spirit guides, and the dear Lord in heaven, who are giving you a leg up to take time to observe what kind words, messages, and gifts mean to others. Some of you may be waiting for those kind gifts and words, and you're feeling orphaned. Your cup feels empty. Recognize the serendipity of the situation, because you guys have a deep knowing that, to be fair, someone may be connected with a soulmate and they didn't give their whole entire loyal heart to that communication. Interesting. You know, there's a new life here, and there's an ability to take this rebirth and let go of an old never-ending story, to climb into this, fly into this brand new path, and to build something new. All you have to do is communicate, Virgo. Come to the edge and look at a new path, because the new path will bring you peace as you co-create with others and figure out who you are now, not who it is you may have been in the past, because this spiritual transformation for you guys is going to bring you many blessings. So you guys, for clarification, I pulled a card from the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and you are receiving child. So there could be a situation tied to a child. It could be that you are thinking back to your childhood. It could be the child within you, because the card says you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children include your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and your schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Okay, so you are being called, Virgo, to spend time with children, to be reborn from never-ending energies when it comes to someone or something that just wasn't for you in your path. All that glitters isn't gold is a big message. It's time to mend and to recognize the change in the wind, to remain poised, because I think you guys are going to connect with someone who really helps you to open your mind and find joy in your heart once again. The timing may have been wrong or off for this connection, but I think it's because this particular Virgo that I'm reading for was too hung up in negativity. So you can't very well create something positive if you're stuck in the negative, right? I'm going to pull another card from the Whispers of Love deck by Angela Hartfield. Virgo, please, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, for the second half of July 2018, clarification of the circle spread. Like attracts like. Beautiful. And she's holding a doll that looks just like herself, and it has wings just like she does. There's two people, to number two. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. That pretty much is the message. So I'm going to just bring in the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign for the circle spread here to just kind of bring more clarification as to who we may be talking about for Virgos. Please tell us more about the energies, sun, moon, or rising signs that Virgos may be in connection with, thinking about for the second half of July 2018. Yep, so here you guys are, Virgos. The energies you have right now are just the energies of sitting and contemplating, maybe not over analyzing, but really just getting clear with yourself that you've been blessed with all the wonderful things in your life up to this point, and that it's a time to really give thanks to Spirit through your prayer for all that you've been blessed with, to find the positivity in how far you've come, to make new decisions. With the judgment energies as a major arcana, Spirit is assisting you. They see how far you've come and the different paths by which your spirit has had to endure, and they are offering you this new life energy. So in your thoughts, they're saying, come to the edge. Celebrate the path you're on. Celebrate the paths around you, different opportunities. In one situation or circumstance, some of you Virgos have come a long way, and now it's time to think about a new direction, a new path. Yes, you should be proud of what was, but it's caused you those energies of the never-ending story. So in your relationship sector, it's about building blocks, manifesting your relationships that you want in connection to those around you. You can start a new path today. We have something happening quickly here when it comes to this new life and a message. In your creative aspects position, we have truth be told at some point. We recognize that maybe we no longer mirror a situation or people from our past. Therefore, Spirit's offering you the Empress energies as a major arcana to say now you can give birth to a new future. This could be a new financial path, a motherly giving birth, having coming into partnership, moving in together. It's planting something new that has nothing to do with the past. Some of you, truth be told, you connected with the Empress, someone very spiritual, and you learned a lot about yourself, and you're contemplating a new life. Therefore, you're taking the building blocks energies, and in your actions position, you're working through heartache and letting go of heartache, hopefully through your actions, as you co-create with newer, better, and more in your life. Spirit's going to help you to make the right decisions as you move forward into a new path. And it's in this new path where you guys are going to experience energies of peace. Amen. They're offering you, they're telling you, you will have recognized you've gone full circle. You've experienced all that you needed to do in the old path. Therefore, the portal is opening up for you to take your knowledge and experience, your happiness, your joy, and maybe even this spiritual woman, this Pisces energy, or I feel like it's just a very caring, giving, loving energy, Virgos. Come to the edge and make a decision. Do you want a new life that's peaceful, happiness, that Spirit's opening the portal towards? All you have to do is send a message that maybe you've been thinking about. Maybe you'll be receiving a message and subconsciously you'll be excited about this final doorway of coins where you step into financial abundance and security, contentment, joy, and peace. Then you can let go of the never-ending stories. Step into a new path, and it's in that new path by which you will, if you're single, meet someone new who makes you feel good about yourself. You love the interactions with them. See, you're being reborn through the process of creating a new path ahead when it comes to finances, when it comes to maybe investing, when it comes to putting your money in something else, whatever it is, there's this gift of money or this process of money, and you're thinking deeply about who you're going to co-create with as you release old energies of heartache in some way. Yeah, so in the 3-card summary to the right, they're saying as you're releasing energies of chaos and conflict and you're planting new intentions and goals of happiness, Spirit's going to bring that treasure towards you. And just all you have to do is sit in the here and now. Come to the edge. Think about this Empress. Truth be told, there is peace ahead in this path. And Spirit's saying you will be celebrating a new home, a new business, a new location. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, Spirit's saying you may recognize that an old path, an old situation, an old circumstance is no longer for you because you've chopped the wood. You've done the work. And you've recognized that not all that glitters is gold, right? Once the gold blows away and you take off the mask and you look into their eyes, they may end up being a completely different person than you had expected. But in some way, you are mending. And you're finding the strength to recognize a change in the wind. And this is this very spiritual thing I think you guys are going through. You've connected with a spiritual person. You may be looking back as you move forward in your path. And you may miss a connection with someone who was offering kind words, who was offering maybe some sort of support. Some of you, justice is in your favor when it comes to finding balance in your life, financially, happiness and joy. Free yourself. If you feel like you're stuck in some way, take the doorway behind you. Then take some time to rest and think about what it is you truly want to create in your life before making any decisions. If this is involving another person, get to the truth within you about a situation so that you can speak your truth. Some of you may be trying to manifest a communication with someone who has water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But something's become a weight on your back. So someone here is saying, I'm going to travel to see this person. I'm going to see if there could be a happily ever after. I'm going to go after a new financial idea, opportunity, and I'm going to put my work in. As karma is watching over me, helping to guide me into a fortunate direction, I need to speak my truth. When it comes to painful communication. Spirit saying, Virgo, now in the next, by the end of July into August, the beginning of August, it's a time to really pray to Spirit about moving forward into a new path of fulfillment. And they're saying that your wishes will come true, especially when it comes to financial abundance. I see you celebrating success and a new beginning and a new path. And some of you wanting to rush out and offer your heart to someone, but you aren't offering a cup. You're offering what looks like a sword. So this path is a lot about learning how to communicate in a very loving, caring, giving palace empire here. Which is the right doorway for you, Virgo? What is it you need to leave behind? And make sure that you're in it for the truth. Because we do have someone rushing in here. And they are a robot, right? With this card, there is no emotion here. But yet, there's this desire. You know what? I just got this message. Some Virgo is protecting themselves. They're putting out this defense to protect their home, their money, their space. So they're sending out passionate energies, but they're in protect and defend mode. And that's where you guys are getting stuck. But you're going to sit in energies of emptiness if you don't decide how to bring optimism back in. All right. So, yeah, I think I did a long enough reading. I feel like I want to pull a quick couple messages from the angels with the messages from your angels oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, clarification, and any last messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yes, so we have victory for sure and a path moving ahead. Congratulations. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Then we have Angel Daniel. So somebody may be contemplating a marriage. I don't know what about that marriage. It would have to be an individual reading. Either you want to get married, you're in a marriage, but Spirit is helping you with the marriage energies. So Francesca is saying by the end of July into August, it's important to really think about what it is that you desire right now in your life. Visualize it and it will come about. But negativity will block your progress. Okay, so it's all about positive thoughts. That's basically what this message was about. Now, if you'd like for me to pull your personal energies, feel free to email me at josiek42@gmail.com. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care and God bless.